streaming from. My name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. As you can see, today we are going to be having our lessons on a live whereby we teach how to install braid on a natural hair. So if you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome. Let's go and we'll start our time now. Good day. Hello. You're welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining. As you're joining, you're welcome. Let's go. Let us go. In today's practical, please share the video as you just come in. Share the video, like the videos. Good morning, good afternoon. You're welcome to my live. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and God bless you all. As you come in, please, let's go ahead and share the video. Let me share from here. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Let's share the video. Let me share. Let's bring people into the class. Let's share the videos. Thank you so much for sharing and thank you for joining. I hope you're enjoying the class so far. Any questions, please? I would like to have the questions. Type on the comment section. Please, let's respect the guidelines and principle of the platform we are in. Anything that is not necessary, please don't put it on the comment section. Only important things are meant to be written on the comment section. If you have any question, please ask. I'll be happy to answer the questions. So let's go. If you're just joining and if you're ready with your mannequin training head, let's go with it. We're going to be having the natural and traditional method today. We're going to be doing the 2 strands method today, and at the same time we're going to be having you doing the one of the rubber band method. No rubber band, no crochet. So that's the 3rd part. So I'm going to show you how to do that and the natural and traditional method. So now let's go. If you know you're learning for the first time, you're welcome to my live. I'm Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. As you can see, I'm just trying to remove all this rubber band so that we can be able to use it as practicals. You understand? You see the way I'm taking the rubber band off? I just take it there, close to the place. Make sure that it's taken out so that it won't pull the hair. You won't be able to pull your hair. So that's it. So now let's go. The first lesson we're going to have today, we are doing the rubber band method, but no crochet, no rubber band. No crochet, no rubber band. We're not using the crochet pin to do this. We're not using rubber band. I'll show you how we go about it. And the extensions we're going to be using, let me get it out. Who is going to choose our extensions for today? We have 3 colors here. We have the 3 colors. So which of the colors do you think we should use? Put it on the comment section. Which of the colors are we using for training today? Put it on the comment section. Any one I see, type it first, is the color I'm going to use. I'm just waiting on the comment section. I'm waiting on the comment section. Go ahead and type which of the color. Green. Okay, we have green already. From Sandra Etum. Sandra is picking our green. Sandra said we should use green today. So let's go. We're going to be using the green. So we'll start from the rubber band method. This rubber band, yesterday we did rubber band method and I sent a video of all we did yesterday. Even this morning, I sent a video of what we did yesterday. One of them. So today we'll be doing a method for those of us that doesn't want to rubber band on our hair, but then we still want to carry out using that same technique. I'm going to show you how it's done. Thank you so much, Sandra, for choosing our color today. Sandra chose our color for today. Let's give Sandra cheers for choosing the color. That one goes to Sandra for choosing the colors that we're using today. She said green, and we're going to be using green. So anyone that chooses the color, and the first person that will type the color, that's the person that we're going to use. That's the color we're going to use for the training on this day. So if you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome. All we do online here is to teach us how we can install our extension into our natural hair by having our braids done. Most people find it very difficult when they are doing natural and traditional method. Yesterday, I taught us how to... Okay, let's pin the product. Thank you. Let me pin this one. Let's pin this one. This one that I'm using now, I'm pinning good. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So most people don't know how to install this. So this is the bundle of extension. I'll put it here. Let's go ahead and section the hair we're going to be working with. Let's section the hair we're going to be working with. All you need for this one is you need your tail comb, which is this, and you need your extensions. You need the tail comb and you need your extension. Can everybody see it? And you need a clip. I just added clip to the showcase. So in case you want to get your clips, is there on the showcase. You just go ahead and click on it and get one for yourself. So now this is the hair we're working with today. The first one we're going to do, this technique is under the rubber band method, but then we're not using rubber band, we're not using the crochet. If you've been following along in the class, you know what I mean. But if not, stay tuned, you understand. As long as you start coming to the class, you understand what we mean by no rubber band. Faisa, say hi. Hi, Faisa. Thank you for joining. God bless you. So now let's go. We're going to get, normally when you're taking your extensions, you always pick extension. Like this is my medium. This could be your medium as well. It doesn't really matter. It might be more than this that you chose as your medium. That is absolutely okay. But the only thing that matters when you're doing hair is that, please, let's share the videos. Let's share the videos. Let's share the videos. Set up. Let's share the videos, please. Live studio new stars. I don't know what that is. Let's share the videos. Let's go ahead and share the videos. Yes. So now, the next step we're going to do, we're going to split this hair into ratio 2:1. When you split this hair into ratio 2:1, the one I have on my right hand should always be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. So now let's go ahead and take this one we have on my left hand. I'm going to put that one I have on my right hand. I'll put the one I have on my left hand aside. So the reason why I said we are using the same technique is that now that you section the hair, we are going to split it into 2. These are friendly beginners. These techniques are all friendly beginners. Go ahead and use them. If you know you're just starting your journey on braiding, you don't know how to do the natural and traditional method, which is the next one I'm going to teach you, how to install the hair from the roots, from the scalp, by splitting the hair into 3. We're going to do that. But now this one is just to introduce the beginners into braiding so that they can be able to start their journey as braiders. And this method, we have 3 methods that we do on the techniques. One is rubber band, the other one is a crochet pin with a rubber band, and this one with no rubber band, no crochet. So now let's go. So you're going to take this hair that you have, place it in the middle. Look at it. Split it into 2, place it in the middle. When you place it in the middle, instead of using rubber bands to hold on it as we did yesterday, we're not going to use rubber band. You're just going to make a little small braid. Split it into 3. Make a braid. It's a little one there, just to hold on to your extension. This technique is just the technique of how you can get into your braiding. If you're finding it very difficult to install this extension, take this one from the top, bring it down. At this point, you're ready to braid this hair. The next step you're going to do, go ahead and grab this other extension that is 2 times bigger than this. Hold it on your right hand. This is my right hand. And thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little and pinky finger. All these fingers we use to do hair. So now the most important fingers is the thumb and index finger. They play vital roles. You see that when I'm holding this hair now, I'm holding this one with my thumb and index finger. Can you see it? Yes. So now let's go and braid this hair. How simple this method could be. You go ahead, we didn't use rubber band. You see what I did? You just go ahead and hold on to this hair this way. Thumb and index finger, you're holding the hair with the extension. Place the middle of this hair. Place the middle of this hair now. Place it onto this place. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. Then the next step you're going to do, you start braiding. Start braiding the hair. If you're a right-handed person, you take it from your right hand and bring it in. If you're a left-handed person, you're going to start with your left hand. Now, I'm taking this one from here into this, and that is it. So this technique is that no rubber band, no crochet pin is used for it, but they fall under the category of rubber bands method. Yeah, they fall into the category of rubber band method, but now I'm not using. The reason why it falls on the same category is that we are using the same techniques. Split up your hair, split it into two, add the extension in the middle, braid it a little bit down to hold on to the extension there instead of using the rubber band. Then you now start braiding the hair. I'm showing you, these are friendly beginners. These are methods that you're going to use as a beginner. Let's like the video, please. Put your hand, share the video, like the video, support the video as much as you can. Support the life as much as you can. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Share the videos. Let's bring other people into the class. We only have like about 1 hour something to spend because I have to do that and pick the kids up. Thank you so much, Akuzwa. You're welcome. Thank you for liking the video. Share the video, support the video as much as you can. This is it. Can everybody see it? Sandra, can you see it? I know you're watching. Look at it. Can you see it? Very, very secured. So this method, the one we did yesterday, I showed you how to do yesterday. We use rubber band to do it, which when you see on the videos, you know, understand. But this one, there's no rubber band on it. Thank you, Nikemi, for liking the video. God bless you. Share the video, like the video, and God bless you for that. You see, can you see it? Well secured. So this method is one of the techniques on rubber band method, but we are not using rubber bands. We're not using crochet. I'll do it again because the next one we're going into is the method that most people find very difficult, by installing the hair from the roots. That is the traditional and method of installing your braids. Traditional method of installing your braids. So the reason why we are doing all these ones, the starter is good for the beginners, is that you don't have to wait, because most people, when they put it, they say, oh, I've tried to install the braid directly to the roots of the hair, but it's not firm enough. You see that it's wobbling all the time, and they just give up. You don't have to give up. We start with this one, with this techniques. When you start with these techniques and start improving, draw with me. Thank you so much for joining. You're all welcome. So now let's go ahead and do more practical of this. Thank you, Sandra, for choosing our extension today. And maybe you'll be the next person to choose our color extension, maybe when we are in class tomorrow. So that's it. So now this is when you section the hair. When the hair is sectioned, the next step you're going to do is you go ahead and split this hair into two. This is how we do our rubber band method. This is how we do our rubber band method. But then we are not going to put rubber band. Thank you, Ella Splendor. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Let's give an Ella Splendor. Now we are not going to use rubber band. Watch the way I'm going to do this method. The same technique, but no rubber band. I'm going ahead to get my extension. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. Here on this live, we teach you how to get into braiding. Learn how to do braiding in a simple manner and simple method that will lead you into your journey, and you'll be happy to use those methods. So now let's go ahead. Now this is my medium extension. This is the medium extension I'm taking for myself. Yours might be different. It doesn't really matter. But what matters when you're doing braid is that let the size of the hair be the same. When you've chosen this size, take this size all through your journey of braiding. Don't come and use micro. The next one you use mini. The next one you use jumbo. All the hair will be called a size riot. Life with Stephanie, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. All the hair will now be, this one is micro, the other one is jumbo, this one is medium. No. The best thing to do is just to stick on the same size of extension. If you don't know how to pick it, when you pick it, feel it like this. This is how we pick extension. The next one you're grabbing, make sure that when you feel it in your hand, it's giving you the same volume. It's giving you the same volume, like that. Then you pick it. You make sure that you run the extension and the braid. Let them become the same size. Okay, now let's go with our practical. Now that we section the hair, split that hair into two. Now that we have sectioned this hair, split it into two. Even if you're watching me today, you can be able to do this method. Yes, by installing your extension. Go ahead and let's see what our result. So now you split this extension into ratio 2:1. Meaning ratio 2:1 means that when you split something into 3, let's say we are sharing this item into 3 now, give 1 to your right hand, then 2 will be on the left hand. This is how you always section your braid. The reason why you section your braid, when we're doing the next level, I'm going to tell you, remind me to tell you, and I'm going to tell you the reason why we do this. But with this method, I'm just going straight away to show you how to use this method. So take the smaller part of this braid, make sure that you put them on the same length. Come to the middle like this. Place it right in the middle. After sectioning the hair, split the hair into 2. Place that middle right there. Place it right in the middle. Yesterday, if we were in the class, we did the rubber band method. Here, now, if we are doing the rubber band method, we are going to take rubber band and hold on to this. No, today we are doing a technique related to the rubber band method, but we are not using rubber band. All you're going to do, when you clap the 2 together, do a small braid to hold on to it. What are our reasons of doing all these things? The reason of doing it is because it's friendly beginners. It will lead beginners to get into their braiding with no panic. Before you know, you start installing your braid. Now, put this one down. So when you put this one, you're halfway of your braiding. Get the other hair extension that is 2 times bigger than this one. Then put them on the same length. Grab it right in the middle. Adjust yourself. When you're doing braid, thank you, Star Product, for coming. God bless you. Share the videos, please. Everyone, share the videos. You're going to learn. Very soon, the subscriptions class will be coming up on the days whereby if you want to learn cornrows, how to fix wave on, everything, we have classes for that. If you are a subscriber, you'll be able to join the class. If not, no. So now let's go for these ones we are all doing for free. So let's go ahead and do this. Hold on to it with your left hand. This is my left hand. Hold on to it. So when you hold this with your left hand, take the middle of this extension, place it onto this place. Hold it as well. Now you can start braiding your hair. Very simple. If you're a right-handed person, start with your right hand. If you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand. Now, because I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to start with my right. From my right hand, I'll bring it into the left. One thing you're going to note with this technique is that the natural hair tends to be in the middle. Do not worry about it. Just go ahead and start braiding. You have installed your braid already. As a beginner, nobody knows how you did this. Just go ahead and try it. The only thing you're going to do for me when you're braiding this hair is that make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. If you try to braid this hair maybe like once or twice and you get used to it, at that point you want to be splitting your natural hair, you can go ahead and do that. But at this point, I'm not going to make it difficult for you. Just use your extensions to cover this natural hair. Go ahead and start braiding. You know, as a beginner, when you start braiding, it's not going to be fast. Don't worry about it. Take your time, one step at a time. Before you know it, you will be quicker than even me that I'm teaching you. So then go ahead, one step at a time. Just go. I've been doing it like that. Then later, when you find yourself doing this, your hand will be like as fast as. Do you understand? Thank you so much, Nick Kemi, for liking the videos. God bless you. This method are very, very easy methods to get into braiding. Now, when we finish this easy method, I'm going to take you through the method that you find very difficult. It's going to be easy. As long as I'm here, I'm going to take you through all those journeys. So pay attention if you're a beginner here, because this my class is a very, very beginner friendly and getting you advanced into those. If you've known this stage, you want to know how to secure the hair from the root, we're going to take you on in all these lessons. Can everybody see it? Look at. Secured, beautiful, nice. So when you do this one, even if you're doing your kids' hair and you try to use all this method, even if you're doing your own self, you try to use all this. Said it's nice. Sandra, thank you so much. It's nice. Can you see? Can everybody see it? Let me make sure that this video, everybody's seeing what I mean. Can you do one without rubber band and no crochet? That is what we are doing now. That is what we are just doing. That is what we did. That is what we are do that. So anyone you want, let me laugh myself for my English. That is what we are do that. So let's go. That is what we are doing. So let's come into the class. This one method is what we are doing today. Somebody is asking, can I do this method? This is the method. So this is without crochet pin and this is without rubber band. So now let's go. I've done it twice now. Maybe you just missed it, because today we are going to be doing natural and traditional methods. Share the videos, please. Share the video, like, and put your hands and like the videos. It's going to help us on this slide, please. Go ahead, tap, 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 tap. Invite other people in. Please share the videos and bring other people into the class. So the difference between this technique, because on these techniques we have 3 types of techniques. One, we did that yesterday if we were here, is with the rubber band. When you do the same process, you're going to secure it with rubber band. But when the other method is that when you secure the rubber band first, you use your crochet pin to insert it, which we're not going to do today. But today's method is adding the extensions without rubber band, without crochet pin, beginner friendly level. So now let's go and do it again. When we do this one again, the next one we are going to get into is natural and traditional method. How am I going to secure the hair from the roots with my extension, which most people find very difficult as beginner? We're going to learn it now. So pay attention. If you know you've not gotten your training mannequin head, it's very, very important. You need a training mannequin head. You can watch me from now to tomorrow without you having your training mannequin head. It's not going to work out. They say practice, they say makes perfect. Practice, they say makes perfect. So you have to look for something to practice on. If you like these skills, or you're learning it for yourself to do your hair, you want to learn it for your children to do your children's hair, or you want to learn it as a skill to do business, that is absolutely fine. You need something that will help you to start your journey by getting a training mannequin head. Now let's go. So we are going to do this. We are going to section the hair. When my problem is how to part hair neatly. Oh, that's not a problem, but we have to look for a day to do that lesson. It's not today. We have to look for a day to do that lesson. I've taught that lesson with a video. Maybe I have to even repost that video. Do you sell mannequin training hair? No, I don't. I only pin it down now. If you're watching me from TikTok, you see that it's pinned down there. Just go ahead, click on it and get one for yourself. I don't sell them, but it's from TikTok shop. So now let's go. I only did that because normally when I'm on my lesson, people will be asking, where can I get it? So I need to be faster than the questions. I go ahead of the question by doing what? Putting it on the link. So you see it on the link. Let me see if it's even showing. If not, let's put others on the link. Now let's see which one we're going to put. Let's put this one that is not very expensive on the link. This one is £9 something. You can go ahead and click on it. If you just need something to practice, it's okay. So let's go ahead, like the video, share the video, please. When you section the hair you're working with, the next step you're going to do, split this hair into 2. This method is friendly beginner. Split this hair into 2. So when you split it into 2, go ahead and grab your extension. This is my extension in a bundle like this. And make sure that you always have your brush. If the hair is not neat enough, please brush it. It's going to help. If not, you'll be seeing all these fringes on your braids. Just go ahead and brush it and smoothen up the extension. Make sure that it's nicely brushed and smooth before you pick up your hair. Pick up the size of the braids that you want to install. If you're installing medium, this is my medium. So if you're picking medium again, you go ahead and just feel it. Have the feeling in your hands that this is the medium. Look at it. How you pick your braids for them to be the same thing. Because most people, they don't know how to do it. Before you know, they'll start having riot sizes. The next size is going to be medium. This one is going to be jumbo. The next one is going to be micro. No. We don't do that. And let's laugh. If we're doing it before, let's change. Let's laugh into it. If no, we are doing it before, let us change. Let's not do it again. So what the most important thing is that when you're picking up your extension, make sure that the sizes are the same thing all through. Look at these 2 braids I've done now. You find out that they are the same size, and make sure that they're the same size. It will make your handwork look very neat. It will make your sizes look uniform. When everybody sees, they will not even notice that you're a beginner. if you follow the procedures. Now let's go ahead. We're going to split this hair into ratio 2:1. Make sure that the one you have on your right hand should always be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. This is it. So what I'm going to do, I'll drop this one I have on my left hand, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, the next step is that make sure that this one you have, they are on the same length. They are on the same length. You go ahead, place that hair extension in the middle like this. This one is without rubber band method, without the crochet pin and without the rubber band. We are not using rubber band. For those of us that watched me yesterday that say, oh, I don't want the rubber band on my hair, you can go ahead and use this method. So now this extension, the smaller part of it is in the middle already. What are we going to do at this point? Bring it together. When you bring it together, split the hair into 3. Split this hair into 3. When you split it into 3, braid it down. The reason why you're braiding it down is to hold on to this extension. With this method, you can do a lot of styles with this method. I'm going to do style of the day. If we have time today, it will be today. But if not, I'm going to show you what you can use this method to do, different styles. So now you take this extension, bring it down. At this point, we're going to install this hair. Very, very simple to install. Friendly beginner, easy, painless as well. It's painless because you're not going to be taking the person's hair from the roots. Yes. So now let's go. Grab this extension that you're holding. Hold it on your right hand. Thumb and index finger. Thumb and index finger, you're holding the hair. Come with your left hand. This is my left hand because I don't know what is showing you, but then that's how I mentioned it. It's my left hand. I'm going to be using my thumb and index finger to hold on to this hair. Then I'll hold on to it. So when I hold on to it like this, I'll place the middle of this one right on top of it like this. You hold on to it. Simple methods to install your braid. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it the way you're watching me. So you now go ahead, hold on to it with your thumb and index finger. If you're a right-handed person, take this one from your right hand into your left. If you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand from the left into the right. No, because I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to start with my right. I'll pick it from my right, I'll bring it into the left. Can you see it? Grab this one, push it to one side, hold on to it with thumb and index finger. Take this strand, bring it into my right, and that is it. Now, go ahead and start braiding your hair. You've already installed your extension. You've already installed this extension in a simple way. What you're going to do next is that take this one. When you get to the point whereby you're happy and you're stable with this extension, you can split your natural hair into other hair. But at this point, don't worry about it. Use the extensions to cover this hair. Just cover it and start braiding. Go ahead and start braiding. So when you're doing this method, the natural hair tends to be in the middle. When you're doing this method, natural hair tends to be in the middle. Don't worry. Cover it with your extensions and continue to braid. Cover it with the extensions and continue to braid until you get to the desired length that you want. If you want it very long, it depends on you cutting your extension very long. If you want to add up to hair to this, you can still do that. But we're just using this as a practical. We only have this length available. Let's go ahead and braid it. Please like the video. I'm not seeing anybody liking this video. So easy. Thank you. Yes, somebody says so easy. Yes, this method is easy. The same day you start braiding, I'm telling you, I'm giving you 95% of me. Then the 5% is you to practicalize this method. I give you 95% that you'll be able to do it. The rest 5% to make it 100 is left for you to put your hands on it and try these techniques. It's going to help you. Before you know it, you've installed the braid. Can you see it? Can you see it? Very beautiful, very nice, very demure. Is it demure or demure? Demure? Okay, let me laugh myself. So now let's go. That is it. So we've done 2, because each time I have 9 different techniques I teach online here, but then we're taking it bit by bit. I don't want to be crowding it, like teaching us 9 different techniques to install extension in one class. That's too much. So that is the reason why I said, okay, we have to do 2 each day. Joseph Pollard, say hi. Thank you so much for joining. You're really welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Thanks, it's nice. Okay, now let's go. The next level we are going to do today, if there's any question on these techniques, I know, put it on the comment section. I'll answer it before we move to the natural and traditional method. Most people are waiting for me to do the natural and traditional method, which they find very difficult to install, but it's very, very easy. We'll try and do it. I'll explain as much as I can. Nice, great work. Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love you from here too. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So now this is it. Without rubber band. Yesterday we did it with the same technique. We did it with rubber band. This same technique, you can do it with crochet pin as well. So each time we come to the class, we must choose one of these techniques to show the beginners how to start their journey. Easy way to install your extension, easy way to install your braid. Please, let's share the video. Let's invite. Thank you. I've learned a new method. Yes, thank you so much, Blessing Marcos. Please share the video. We recently went live together. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now let's go. So if there's no question, let's push it to the natural and traditional method. We'll come back to this. For anyone that have question, put it on the comment section. I'm going to answer it. They are really simple methods to get into. So now let's go. We are going to do the natural and traditional method that the beginners find very difficult, because we are going to install this hair from the roots with the extension like that. That is what we are going to do. But this one is that it makes it more easier for you to be able to install your extension. As a beginner, you can always stick to the method, use it as far as it's secured, and they are always secured on the roots. Thank you, Jenny, for joining. You're welcome. Please, as you're joining, share the videos. You don't know who you're going to help by bringing them into the class. When you share to your community, you don't know who you're going to help, and I will say thank you for letting me to come and learn. Yes. So now let's go. Now the next method we're going to do is natural and traditional method. What's the difference? The difference is that we're going to now install this extension from the roots, from the hair roots. So let's go and get our extension. This is our extension, and we say thank you to Sandra that chose the color for us today. We always choose color of the day to do our practicals. So if you're the first person that type the 3 colors I'm going to show or more colors, you're the one that will choose their color. So Sandra chose the green color. So let's go for it. Maybe tomorrow you'll be the next to choose the color. It's fine. So now when you have this extension, split it into ratio 2:1. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome. If you have not followed the account, go ahead and click follow. The reason is that whenever I come live, you're going to see it. It's going to give you notification, and click on your notification button to get notified when I'm live, so that you can be able to come and learn. We learn a lot here, and a lot of people have gone through these classes, qualified. I don't even know them. Some of them come here and testify, and they're happy, and they're happy with their journey of learning the braids. Yes, thank you so much. I just saw you followed. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So now when you split this into ratio 2:1, when you're doing your braids, always make it like this. When you're sectioning your braid, let the other side, one on your left, be bigger than the one on your right. Do you know the reason why? I'm going to explain, which is ratio 2:1. When you split something, the reason why I use the word ratio 2:1 is that when you split something into 3, when you split things into 3, share it, give your left hand 2 of it, let your right hand take 1 of it. So the next step you're going to do, you're going to cross this smaller one. The smaller one, take it and cross it to the bigger part. When you cross it to the bigger part, it's going to be like this. Join these 2 together. When you join these 2 together, this smaller part, when you put it together, is going to form one step of the bigger part, the one strand of the bigger part. Why do we do that? Can everybody see this one? Because we need 3 strands to do our braids. We need 3 strands to do our braid. When you join the little ones together, it's going to form you the same size as the big one. Now, when you're braiding your hair, all your braids is going to look even. No strand is going to outweigh the other strand, because if you make the other strand too small, when you're braiding, this it's going to outweigh it. I'm going to do an example when maybe when we have time as we're going along, it's going to outweigh it. But when you do it this way, pick your extension, follow the procedure, make sure that your extensions are like this. the 3 strands like this are the same. Then when you're braiding, you see the difference. So now let's go. Have this before. Most people, when they are installing this one with the natural and traditional method, they tend to hold it like this. If it works for you, fine. But for me, I used to hold the extension on one hand. Let's do it. You can do it. If you learn it, you'll do it. Just try and use your extension and try it once. You'll be able to do it. This is my hands. Thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the little and pinky finger. We use our fingers to braid. Anytime is our finger. But the vital and the most important fingers that does the most job is these 2 ones you're seeing. Thumb and index finger, they play vital roles when you're braiding. Any hair you're doing, you see that they will start first. Other fingers are supporting fingers. All the fingers are supporting. Now, if you want to hold your extension on your one hand to start your natural and traditional method, hold onto this. Use your thumb and index finger on your right hand. Hold onto this. On the left hand, use your thumb and index finger to hold onto the other strand. You see the other last strand that is you're seeing, this one. Your other 3 hands that are supporting finger will hold on to it like this. So when you hold on to it like this, you're going to do this. And don't make it, when it's wobbling, you'll not be able to hold this extension on one hand. Make it firm. You see the way I'm holding this hand? Make it firm. So when you make it firm, bring your middle finger on your right hand, place it this way. Turn your middle finger and bring out your index finger from the hole. Then you do this. Now you're holding your extension on one hand. And I'm holding it firmly. So with one hand, I can be able to control my other hair. Then I'll install it. You see this one that is lying on the index finger? That's the first hair you're going to grab. Let's go. So now this is the hair you're working with. Can everybody see it? This is the hair we want to install. Because this technique is the natural and traditional method, which most people find very difficult. But with this method that I'm showing you first, a lot of beginners are relaxed. Again, please. We are still going to do it again. Let me install this. Let's go. Okay, let me do it again. This is my right thumb and index finger. You hold on to it. Thumb and index finger, hold on to this. Supporting hand, hold on to this. Make it firm. Bring your middle finger, place it, turn your hands. And your index finger, this is the index finger, is coming out from here. That's it. So you hold it. I'm going to do it like several times before we finish, because I'm going to teach us this one. This is what people find very, very difficult to install. Just pay attention. These ones are easy to learn. And if you learn this one and you're happy with it, go ahead. As far as it's secured, any of the method I'm teaching you and you're happy with it, go ahead. But most people, they want to know how to take it from the root. So now when you have your extension head on one hand, what's the next step you're going to do? Look at my hands here, thumb and index finger, while I'm still holding the extension. I am still holding my extension, right? You go ahead and do this. Hold it, use your hand to hold it from this side. Then you're going to split this hair. Split this one. When you split this natural hair with your left hand, take this one, this hair that you're holding, grab it like this, move it to this side. Bring it to this side. Can you see it? When you bring it to this side, see my index finger. This index finger is coming in here. Use your index finger on your left hand, put it in between the natural hair and your extension. It's going to come out here. Can you see? Then you hold on to it. Release and free your hands. Free your hands. Then at the same time, come here. Look at it now. You're not installing your extension right into the root of your natural hair. Then you can now go. Take your hands here. Your index finger will go in here. You grab that hair with the extension. Then you plait it like about 3 or 4 times. When you do that about 3 or 4 times, and that will do, you're going to flip your hands. At this point, we're going to flip our hands. Don't continue to braid it upwards. Flip your hands. Look at my hands. I'm going to do this. Bring it like that. Then you go ahead and start braiding. The reason why we flip our hands is that we don't want to be braiding upwards, because we want to control our extension by using our natural hair, by using our extension to hide, look at it, our natural hair. Because if you braid upwards, you're not going to be able to do that. So you go ahead and start adding it. This is the method. I'm going to do another method by coming downwards. I'm going to show you. This is how you install the natural and traditional method. You see the reason why most people, they find it very, very difficult to use this method. But this beginners friendly method will be taking over very soon, because it's very, very easy to install your braids. It's very, very easy to install the braids. So let's go ahead and do this. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome. Please share the videos, like the videos, because I'm not seeing the like. Please go ahead. This one is kind of hard. Yes, sunshine. That is the reason why most people they I don't. That is the reason why most beginners, they just want to give up. But then that is the reason I start with a simple techniques that will make you feel okay. You see, by the time I was doing this 3, everybody was so relaxed because it's easy. Now you have to install it. Look at it. Install it from the roots. That is the natural and traditional way to install your braids. Taking the extension and grabbing it with your natural hair from the roots. Can you see how it looks? Now I've done this upwards like this. I'm going to come do the next one. I will be facing us this way to install it. So either ways you can be able to do it. They're all the same thing. I only want to do upwards so that you can see how I installed it. It's still the same process. So let's go and do the next one. I'll be coming here. Let's do it from the front here so that we can be able to see it. Let's do it from here so that we can be able to see it. So if you're here for the first time, you're welcome. You're very, very highly welcome. Another thing you need to do is that when you're braiding, get your clips. Get your clips. Clips are very important. You just place it like this. Let me even clip it. Clip this thing. Let me put a list of everything that you need is there. Everything that you need. This hair I'm using, let me pin it down. For those of us that want this one that I'm using, that's the hair. Let me pin it down. So I'm going to go ahead and always, what I didn't remember to do, always make sure you comb your hair. You see, the more we teach, I remember. Always, if you're installing braid, don't just install braid without combing the hair. Comb it, because if there's any knot in that hair, it's going to come off. If not, when you install the braid without combing, when you're losing your hair, it's going to be breaking the hair. That excess that you need to comb and free the hair, you didn't do that, and you install the braid. When you're taking the braid off, the only thing you're going to hear is that the braider that did my hair, her hand is not good, it's breaking my hair. No, it's because you didn't follow the procedure. Comb it, make sure that every knot are loose before you install your braids on it. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to be facing this side to do this method. If you're just joining, you're welcome. All we're doing is traditional method of how you can install your braid. We did the rubber band method for the beginners, which is rubber band with the techniques, no rubber band, no crochet. That's what this technique is called. So now let's go. But yesterday we did the rubber band, if you were here yesterday. So now this is the extension we are going to be installing. I've been choosing medium as my extension. Then I'll stick to medium, meaning that all the head I'm braiding today, they need to be the same size. You have to do the same thing as well. Thank you everyone for joining. So split this hair into ratio 2:1. Split the hair into ratio 2:1, meaning that the one you have on your right hand should always be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. What are you going to do? Take the one you have on your right hand, cross it. Take it like this. This is how you cross it. Take the smaller one, place it on the bigger one, and you cross it. The reason why we do that is that when you add the 2 smaller parts together, it's going to form you the bigger parts. It's going to form one of the bigger parts. So the strands are the same, because we need 3 strands to do our braid. We don't need 4, we need 3. So this is the reason why this other one on the right hand is always smaller. So when you join them together, it's going to form you one part the same size of the bigger one. Then when you're braiding, your braids will look even. None of the strands will outweigh each other. None of the strands will outweigh each other. Yes. So now let's go. We're going to install this natural and traditional method. See the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to hold my extension on one hand. Do this. The reason why I'm teaching you straight away to hold your extension one, because you'll be braiding a lot. I can, even the other method, I can do it where you place it, you just split it and share it. No, go ahead and do this. Hold it quickly. You just hold it, thumb and index finger, you hold this extension, thumb and index finger on your left hand, you hold on to this. This one, the supporting hands, put it there. When you put it there, you hold it firm. Turn your hands, bring it to this side, then you turn this hand. When you turn it, bring your index finger right there. Very, very simple. It might sound difficult when I'm explaining, but it's simple. Thank you, Ike, for joining. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Let's make it interesting. Take it easy. Let's laugh a bit, please. Smile while you're doing this method. That is the reason why I don't start with this method. I teach method that when people immediately they just see, they can be able to just do it. Beginners friendly. But with this one, gradually you get into it and you're going to know it. So when you hold your extension like this on one hand, come here, let's install it. This is the hair we are going to install. Look at it. Place this one here, right here. You're going to use your left hand. I hope everybody's seeing what I'm doing. You're going to use your left hand to section this part. Because automatically, this hair, we're going to install it. Section this part, holding. Take this extension that is here because you're holding it on one hand. Grab it, move it to this side. Move it to one side. See my index finger. This index finger that is shaking. Place it in between the natural hair because you're splitting it into three. We've already sectioned one. Move the extension to this side. Take your index finger, section this hair, put it like there. And that hair come in between the extension. You just do this. At that point, what you're going to do, bring it to this point. So three of them have extension now. Now is the time to install this hair right from the root. Go ahead and do this. Take your index finger, move it to the other side, and start braiding it down. Start braiding it down. You can braid it down like 2 or 3 braids like that. Then you flip your hands. I'm going to flip my hands now. Flipping is like that. Turn it. Turn the braids down. Because if you continue to do up, no, it's not going to. I'm going to show you the difference. So you can. Most people they do that, but for me, I don't think when you're adding extension to it, you don't have to do that. You just turn your braid. When you turn your braid, make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Then you go ahead and start braiding. Can you see it? You go ahead and start braiding. This is how you install your extension naturally. This is how you install it. A traditional and method to do that. But then you're watching me, you've watched me done the simple and beginners method. In case you're happy with that, continue. The most important thing when you're adding your braid is the root of the braid secured enough. Secure it, but not too tight. Most people will tie it like a rope. No, don't make it too tight so that the person you braided the hair on will be comfortable and happy to carry the hair. Most people, when they braid hair, when you can't even sleep. We don't want it. We only want it secured but not too tight. Secured but not too tight. Can you see it? This one now, there's not much difference because this method, this technique now, is the one I did. If you're a beginner, rubber band method technique, very simple. And this one is a natural and traditional method. Can you see? At the end of the day, they are all secured from the root. So I wouldn't know which one you want to prefer now. So, but then you need to learn this. Because if you're going into the journey of braiding as a business, you need to know all these things. All the techniques are good for you to know. But if you're a mother, you just want to start braiding or you're a father, you want to start braiding your children hair, my dear, please, this first method is simple though. Just gradually take it and be braiding. Add the extension and it's simple. Very, very simple. So now, if you're joining now, you're welcome. All we are doing today is I will teach you how to install your braids. I'm teaching here how to, that is what I do every day online here. How you can install your braiding. But then if you want to go further, how you want to do cornrows and everything, we'll be starting subscription classes very soon on that. so you can be able to join. But for this one, you have it as free on the classes. But the most important thing, before you go into all that, you need to know how to braid. Very important. You need it. So now we've done this method today. We've done this twice. I'm going to repeat one more of this, facing this side again, so that you can see my hands. So if you're finding it difficult to install hair from the root and it's not secured, this is just the simple way to do it. Look at it. You have installed it from the roots. So now, for the sake of those that are just coming, I'm going to do this other method that I just started with, that is friendly beginners. I'll do one, then I will go ahead and do the natural and traditional method. Then we can find out the difference between the two. There's not much difference, but it's just that this technique is more easier for you to just install it and that's it. But this other one, it's good, but then you have to make sure that it's secured to the root by grabbing the natural hair, adding extensions to it when you're braiding at the same time. Thank you, Grace Guru, for joining. Rajana, you're welcome. Thank you so much. So let's go. I'm going to do these techniques again. Watch me as I'm doing this. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Watch me as I'm doing these techniques. So what matters when you're doing braid is that let it be secured from the roots, because you're going to be having your braid between 4 to 8 weeks. For those of us that knows how to do it, that are not paying for it, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, you take it off, do another one again if you have time. But if you're paying for it, between 4 to 8 weeks is okay. At least 4 to 6 weeks is okay. For giving you 8 weeks is okay. So it depends on you. So now let's go. When you section this hair, I'm going to give you the simple method to do this now. If you're just joining and you've not braided before, you want to add your extension, this is a simple method. We have 3 techniques with this simple method. But then yesterday we did with the rubber band. The other time we came in the class, I did it with the crochet pin. Today, I'm not going to use crochet pin, neither will I use rubber band for this technique. So that's the 3 ones that we have. But I'll do that first every time I come to the class, because when I teach, the class is friendly beginners class as well. I want the beginners to be able to know how to braid, to do hair. So that is why we're here. So if you know this part, just be patient for the ones that don't know them. Thank you, Purity Gold, for joining. You're welcome. So this is the hair. You're going to split it into, you're splitting it into 2. When you split this item into the hair into 2, just wait. We're going to grab the extension that we're using. The next step you're going to do, please like the video, share the videos, bring other people in to come and learn. For those mothers that are free now, let's bring them in, bring everyone in. Good afternoon, man. Good afternoon, Purity Gold. Thank you so much for the gifts. You always appreciate. Purity Gold, when she comes, she knows the right thing to do. You always appreciate. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So now let's go. We are going to get our extension. She participates, and when you engage yourself on every life activity, the app is going to favor you as well. Either you're tapping, if you don't have gift, you have to do one thing or the other. You're sharing the videos or your gift, whatever you want to do. Make sure you engage yourself. It will help you to grow your own page as well. So now this is it. When we have this is the extension we're using. We're going to make it ratio 2:1. When you split it into ratio 2:1, it's going to be the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. If you want to prove it, let's share it. You see? But now that is why it's called ratio 2:1. Thank you, Mary, for joining. God bless you. Share the video as you're joining. Thank you so much. I like the video. So now with this technique, take this extension that you're holding, put it on one side. This method is no crochet, no rubber band methods. So now go ahead and make sure that the extensions are in the same length. Take it in the middle, place it right here in this hair that you're splitted. Now, when you're doing the rubber band, when you're using the rubber band method, it's the rubber band that you use in holding this. But we did it yesterday. Maybe we can still repeat it tomorrow. But for today, we are not using rubber band. We are not using the crochet pin. So what we are going to do, when you put that smaller extension in the middle, braid it down. Simple. Before you know, no stress, painless hair, the way to install. This method have three methods: one with the rubber band, one using the crochet, and now this one I'm doing. So when you just braid it down a little bit, it's going to hold onto the extension. Bring this extension down. Simple method. When you bring the extension down, you're grabbing the other extension that you're holding. Hold it with on your right hand using your thumb and index finger. Hold it on your right hand using your thumb and index finger. The next step you're going to take your left hand. Use your thumb and index finger. Grab this hair. Hold on to it like this. Place this one that you're holding on top of it. Secure it with your index finger. It's because I'm explaining. When you're doing it, it's simple. If you're a right-handed person, take this one and start braiding. If you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand. Because I'm a right-handed person, take it like this. Bring it in. Grab the other one. Go in. And that is it. Can you see? All you're going to do with this technique is that make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair, because the natural hair tends to be in the middle. Look at it, cover it like this. But when you practice it as a new beginner, do one, do two, and you're happy. The next one you're going to do, you can start splitting that natural hair into other extensions. But for now, leave it. I advise you, I don't want you to I feel like, oh, this thing is dropping. When I'm doing it, it's losing. No, don't let it lose. Continue. Go ahead and cover it with the extension and begin to braid your hair. You go ahead and start braiding until you finish the braids. Can you see it? And now when you're braiding as a beginner, don't worry too much that, oh, I'm not fast. The more you braid, the better you become. That is why you need a training mannequin head. When you sit down and it's your free time, just get your training mannequin head and just be practicing. By the time you practice like 10 or 12, you see that you start improving. You start improving immediately on your speed. Nobody will put the speed on you. The more you do it, the more faster you become. You see the way I'm braiding now? But when you just started, you'll be doing it this way. Fine. It's absolutely fine. Just keep going. Keep going. That's my advice. So when you're starting to know to use these techniques to braid hair and you want to braid your children's hair fully, for instance, don't do too much because it's tiring at first. It's very tiring when you're not a braider and you want to start braiding the full hair. It's so tiring. Don't make it too much. Just go ahead and do it like 25 to 30 braids. Then gradually use this technique. Before you know it, you can be able to finish that hair. So when you finish it, it will take you hours to finish. When you do it the first time, the second time, you can now increase the number of hair that you're splitting. And at the same time, you will now have that energy to be able to finish it up. Can you see these techniques? Have you seen these techniques? How it's very, very neat and easy. Well secured as well. So it's the same thing when you're using the rubber band to do it. But today we're not teaching rubber band. Now we're teaching the techniques without the rubber band. Can you see the difference? Now today we're teaching the techniques without the rubber band. See all the braids. This one is the one I installed natural and traditional way. This one. But this other four, I did it in a very simple way and friendly beginners. Can you see it? It's giving you the same result. But then you start with this method, then advance into knowing your natural and traditional method because you need them. If you're really going into this hair business, if you're going into hair business, really, you need to know all these methods. You need to know all of them. But if you're just using it for your family, for yourself, my dear, anyone that you know that is working for you, stick to it and just be braiding your hair. It's going to save you your time. It's going to save you your money. Can you understand? So now I'm going to do it once small again. Then we'll now move into the natural and traditional method. Then if there's any question, if you have any question on the back, please put it on the comment section. I'll be able to answer you. If you have any question, please write your question on the comment section. I'll be able to answer the question. I'm going to show us how we can do this method techniques again. If you keep coming to the class, you're going to learn a lot of things. If you keep coming, but if you have not followed, how would you know I'm live? Go ahead and follow the account. click on your notification button. Go to notify you whenever I'm live teaching. It's going to notify you whenever I'm on live teaching. Let me section this hair that we're going to be working with. I'm going to section this hair now that we're going to be working with. Let's do this method again. Then tomorrow I'm going to show us how we can use the crochet pin method, because yesterday we did the rubber band method. Tomorrow I'm going to do the crochet pin. Then we're doing 2-strand method tomorrow. So don't miss the class. Tomorrow is going to be 2-strand method and using the crochet pin to install this hair as a new beginner. No stress, painless. So let's go and hold on to this hair when you're working. Always have your clips. Always have your clips. The clips will just hold on to the hair that you're not working with so that they will not be joining together. It won't stress you. Even professionals will do that. So now go ahead and make sure that this hair is combed out. Any knots in the hair, comb it out before you install your braid. Now let's go. We're going to be splitting this hair into 2. This technique is no rubber bands, no crochet pin. You split it into 2. Please, let's share the videos, like the videos. Everybody's just quiet. Why is it quiet now? Do we make some noise? Make some noise. Make some noise. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to split this hair into 2. You go ahead and split it into 2. Can you see it? When you split it into 2, get your extension. I'll do it once small again. Then we'll do the natural and traditional method twice. Then we'll start taking questions and talk about our training mannequin hairs. And that will be the lesson for today. So let's go. Take this one. Always make sure that your extensions are the same sizes. If you're using medium, use medium all through. If you're using jumbo, take your extensions to be jumbo, because we have 3 sizes when you're doing braid. We have the micro, we have the medium, then we have the jumbo. So it depends on the size of extension you want to choose. This is my own medium. Then I will now split it. Your medium might be bigger than this. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that make sure that the extensions are the same sizes, and until you finish all the entire hair for the braids. So split this hair into ratio 2:1. When you split it into ratio 2:1, meaning that the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Go ahead and split this hair, showing you that this one is 2 times. So keep this one, this one that is 2 times, place it on one side. Grab the smaller parts of this hair. Grab the smaller parts. When you grab the smaller parts, come in the middle. Come in the middle like this. On this hair that you've already splitted. If you have not braided before, try this method. You start braiding the same day. Place it in the middle. At this stage, if you're the type that wants to use your rubber band, this is where you can hold it with the rubber band. But today we are not doing rubber band method because we did it yesterday. Today is no rubber band, no crochet pin. So when you put the hair in the middle, the smaller part section, jam it together, split it into 3. So when you split it into 3, braid it down. It's painless and it's easy. Just braid it a little bit down. You're not braiding too much, just to hold onto the extension there. So when you braid it down, you leave it this way. Take this extension on top, bring it down. When it's down, grab your other extension that is 2 times bigger than this one you just installed in. Make sure they're on the same length. Making sure they are on the same length. Then hold it on your right hand, thumb and index finger. Hold it on your right hand, thumb and index finger. Then you adjust yourself. Make sure that you're always okay when you're braiding. Don't bend too much, because the more you bend, because you're going to be standing for more than 1 hour to do this hair. If you bend your back and you hurt your back, it's not fine like that. So adjust yourself and make sure that you're comfortable before you start braiding. If you want to sit down, get a chair, get a lower chair for the client, get a higher chair for yourself. You sit down. Please, I want to order number 11. Go ahead and click on it, please. Click on it and order. Just go ahead and click on it. You can order it. So now let's go. Hold this hair you're holding, hold it with your thumb and index finger on your left hand. Take this extension, place it on top of it. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. Simple method. This hair, you braided it already. If you're a right-handed person, start with your right hand. If you're a left hand, start braiding with your left hand. But because I'm a right-handed person, I'm starting with my right hand. I'll take it now from my right hand, bring it into the left. In. I didn't say above. Bring it under like that. Then you grab this one in the middle, push it to one side. Secure it with your thumb and index finger. Take the other strand from your left hand, bring it to your right like that, and that's it. This technique is very, very easy. Can you see it? You've installed your braid in a very neat manner. If you're the type that wants to use rubber band, the time I was braiding that hair down to the extension, you use your rubber band. But this one, we're not using rubber band. You go ahead and start braiding. All you need to know about this technique is that the natural hair tends to be on one side. But then if you're good enough and confident enough to split it, go ahead. But at first, when you're doing it, don't split it. Just take your extensions and cover it. Go ahead and start braiding. You keep braiding. Just go straight ahead and start braiding until you finish your braid. You're going to be shocked that even the first day you started using this technique, you're braiding hair already. You can braid your own hair. You can do the full hair. If you're using rubber band, you can do your full hair yourself. Before you know it, you start making money out of it as a business person. If you want to start your journey as a braider, then you start doing that. But if not, you're going to get advantage. If you're doing your children's hair, you start braiding the hair, and that is it. Let me show you the result of this. Then we'll now go into the natural and traditional method, because we're doing two techniques today. This one is really friendly to the beginner. Look at all the braids. The braids are so beautiful. Can everybody see it? Nobody will even know that you're a new beginner by using this technique. Look at, very secured, very nice. Can everybody see it? So then, let's go into the natural and traditional methods. Let me teach you the natural and traditional method. We've done twice today. I'm going to do one more, then we can go, because that method is, most people find it very difficult to install it from the root. But if you know you find it very difficult, use any of this technique. The rubber band technique will help you. Beautiful. The rubber band technique. This one is no rubber band, no crochet pin. Tomorrow I'll be showing you how you can use the crochet pin to install it. Don't miss the class. If you know you've not purchased your materials, I have the list of it there. The crochet pins are there. The pin, everything you need for your training is there. Just go ahead and get it on TikTok Shop. Then when you come to class, after the class, you can be able to practice. That's the best gift you can buy for yourself, even as a young person. If you have not followed the account, yes, go ahead and do that, because you're going to get notification whenever I'm live. Whenever I'm live, you're going to get notification. But if not, you'll be looking for me all through, everywhere. Subscribe to the account, please, if you have not. If you have not followed yet, please follow. If you come across this video yet, because I'm going to put up these videos public, please go ahead and follow, subscribe. Thank you, Jackie De Rita, for joining. Becky, Boom Boom, you're welcome. Sia Sponsor, you're welcome. Jackie De Rita, you're welcome. Faith Ude, you're all welcome. As you're joining, I'm going to be giving you shout out. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you all. Sometimes you might just join, I will not see you, but it's because I'm concentrating, teaching you how to install this braid. Ronald, Sarah just joined. You're welcome. Thank you so much. So I've got so many that you can just go. These are simple ways. Start braiding your kids' hair. Anybody can use this method, especially the rubber band method. The ones you use the rubber band to hold, anybody can start using it, because the rubber band will secure the hair immediately. Whether the hair is matte, whether the hair is slippery, the rubber band method will hold it before you know you start braiding. No hair, you can use that method for any hair, and it will be so beautiful. Yes. So tomorrow we'll be trying the crocheted one. Crochet pin is this. If you've not had one, get one, because I just put it on the link there. Take one, because we'll need it. You need your crochet pin. You always need it for this journey. You might do without it, but then if you want to be in the class, when I'm doing it and you want to practice everything I do, you still need it. Yes. So now let's go. Let's go ahead and do the natural and traditional method, how you can install your braid using the natural and traditional methods. These ones are friendly beginners. This is the rubber band method technique. No rubber band, no crochet. And then this is the result. Well secured, nice and beautiful. So now let's go. If you're the type that doesn't know how to secure the hair to the roots by installing your braids and you find it very difficult, let's do it now so that you know how to do that. I'm going to be sectioning this hair. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome. Highly welcome. I come online every day. Anytime you didn't see me, you know that I'm in the college. But just follow the account so that you'll be able to get notification whenever I'm live teaching. So now let's go. I'm going to section this hair. Maybe I should take it from top now so that we can be able to see it. Because if I take it from top, meaning that normally you're supposed to be starting the hair from the back. When you're starting your braid, you're supposed to be starting it from the back like this. But then because of the purpose of camera and I don't want to be bending too much, if I'm to do it from the back, I don't want to be bending too much, and at the same time I want you to see it. That's why we'll start doing it from the front. So now let's go. So you're holding this one. This is the hair we're going to be working with. And you go ahead to grab your extension. Thank you so much that you just followed. Thank you. You're welcome. So go ahead and split your extension. For you to enjoy this class, get your materials, get your training head. Before you know it, I know there's a group of people that have passed through this class. A lot of people have passed through this class and they've been doing hair. A lot. So many. I can't even count. But then if you know you want to enjoy this class, the gift you can buy for yourself is to get a training head. Thank you, Purity Gold. God bless you. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. God bless you for that. So now you have your extensions. When you have your extension, split these extensions into ratio 2:1. The reason why we do ratio 2:1, I'm going to explain, because we're doing the natural and traditional method. Now, when you split hair into the extension, when you're doing your braids, always make sure your braid is like that. Meaning that in case you share it into 3, put 2 on one side, then you leave 1 on your right hand. The next step you're going to do, take the smaller part of it that you have on your right and cross it out. This is the way to cross. If I'm too fast, put it on the comment section that you want to learn some. I have to leave, but think you are so cute. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Joseph Pollard. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you because you always come to show up all the time. Thank you. God bless you. So now, 1 minute. Somebody at the door, please. Purity Gold, please be tapping. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, everyone be tapping. I'm coming. Somebody is at the door. When you're only at home, all the kids are at school. When somebody is knocking, normally I don't supposed to leave the light, but when somebody is knocking, I don't know no option than to go for it. So now this is it. The next step you're going to do when you have it like that, take the smaller part of the extension, cross it to the bigger part. See what I'm doing. If you don't understand it, please ask me. I'm going to repeat it again. If you don't understand, look at it. Take the smaller part like this. This is the smaller part. Go ahead and put it on top of the other bigger parts. Take this one to this side and bring the other 2 to this side. You've crossed your extension. That's how you go about it. The reason why we cross it is that look at these 2 smaller parts. The smaller section, when you put them together, it's going to form the bigger section. Because we only need 3 strands to do our braids. This method I'm going to show you now is a natural and traditional method, the way you can secure your hair, taking the extension, adding it up to the root of your braids, and you start braiding. And this is the method that most of the beginners find very difficult before we start showing you how to use these techniques. These techniques are good too. So, but then since you're in the class, you're going to learn everything about the braids. But then if you're just starting and it's your first time, go ahead and use this technique, the rubber band method technique. I have 3 techniques there. One with the rubber band method, the other one with the crochet pin method. And today's one we are showing you in the class, no crochets, no rubber band. You only secure it with a braid and start braiding immediately. Very simple. So now let's go ahead. Now that you've crossed the hair and you find out that this hair extension, they are all equal now. No, none of the braid will outweigh each other when you're braiding. That's the purpose. If you make this one too smaller and it's bigger, when you're braiding, it will outweigh. One will outweigh each other. So let's go ahead and install this. Normally, most people will do this. I can still do that, but that I want to show you straight away how you can hold your extension on one hand. It's good because it's faster. So if I show you this way to install it, I can still do it like that, but let me do this way. The method I'm showing you is what, just go ahead and learn it. If you know how to do it that way before, continue to do that. But now, this is how you're going to hold your extension on one hand and install this hair from the roots. This is my thumb, and my thumb, this is my index finger. This is my middle finger, this is the ring finger, and this is the little and pinky finger. The fingers we use in doing our braids. Take your thumb and your index finger, hold onto this hair, the smaller strand. Take the thumb and index finger on your left hand, hold onto this strand. This other one in the middle, this is my 3 supporting fingers. Can you see it? Bring it like that. Bring it this way. Hold it. You are to hold this hair very firmly. Don't let loose. Let it be firm, not like this. Hold it and make it firm, like firm. Take your middle finger at this point, place it there and turn your hand. You're only turning your right hand. You're not turning all your hand. Turn only the right hand. Your left hand is just holding this one secure. Turn your right hand. Bring your index finger in here. Bring it out. So when you bring it out, you swave your hand this way, meaning that this one that you have on your index finger will be the first hair you're going to pick. Then the other ones, let me show you how you can install it. This is the hair we're going to install. Can you see it? The next step you're going to do, take this hair, place it like that. Use your left hand, split this one a little bit, because automatically we are splitting this natural hair into 3. When you split this one with your left hand this way, grab your extension, bring it closer. You see? Use this other hand to hold on to it. Thumb and index finger is waiting. The supporting hand are holding the other extension. Take your index finger, place it right in the middle by splitting this hair into 2. See my finger? Can everybody see this finger? I'll put it in between this my natural hair and the extension. It will come out this way. Then when it comes out, you use the thumb and hold it like that. Yes, that's it. Release your hand. Release this, your right hand. Then at this point, you come. This is the time that you need to secure this hair. Now you splitted this hair into 3. You splitted this hair to the point that every of the extension is got the natural hair. Now we're going to braid. Take your index finger, bring it from the back. See, bring it. Put your hand like that. Then you secure it. Hold it now very, very well. And secure it. You braid it for like 2 or 3 times. That is 2. That is 3. If you're satisfied with 2 or 3 times, it's okay. If you know you're not satisfied, then when you flip your hand, the hair is going to unravel. Go ahead and do it once small again. That's number 4. Then at this point, most people will start braiding upwards. What I mean braiding upwards, I can show you, like people will start doing this. If you know you're the type that will be doing this, when you're doing braids, come and learn how to flip your hands. Because if you do this, you might be used to it and it's okay. And if it's working for you, stick to it and go ahead. But if it's not working, the reason why we need to flip our hands is that to make your braid look very neat. Because you're going to be using your extension to cover your natural hair. That is tucking it in. Now let's go. I'm going to flip my hand. I've already shown you that most people braid it upward like this. No, don't do that. For you to do upwards, it will only help you when you're doing cornrow. Because if you know how to braid upward like this, it's cornrow that you get mastered to quickly. But for the braids, we are going to flip our hands by doing what? Doing this. Do this and turn it. When you turn it, you can start braiding downwards like this. Can everybody see it? This is how you can install your braid naturally using this method, natural and traditional method. Can everybody see it? Now, let me not braid it too long. I'm going to do the example again. You see? Secured. But then, you've watched me done this first one. As a beginner, please go ahead. If you've not braided before you start doing this one, you might tell me now, it's difficult or it's hard or start with this one. They will give you the same result and it's secured. But then we are to learn. We need to learn all the 9 methods. I told you that we have 9 that we learn, and we were taking it 2 each class. So don't miss the class, because each day you miss a class, you know that. And if you have not followed the account, follow. If you have not subscribe, because each time you miss the class, you to like, okay, you'll still get it because I'm here all the time. Just ask the question. Any day we are teaching the lesson, you still capture it. But it's just that it's going to slow you down a bit. Africa Alan, good morning. Thank you so much. Jackie Rita, thank you so much for coming. You're welcome. So now let me lose it. I'm going to braid this hair downwards now. I only did it upwards because when you're braiding hair, this is your client, for instance, you'll be starting from the back. For the sake of this video and for the sake of this life, I don't want to be bending too much. Like, okay, let me show you how you can do it from the back. So that is the reason why I start showing you from the front, to make it easier. But then if you want to start your hair, you start from the back and walk up. So all these things we learn in this class, even how to part the hair, how to do everything. But all you need is that if you don't have your mannequin training head, my dear, go and get one. Because the only exemption I will give you, even as a parent that is watching me, is the rubber band technique. Because the rubber band method techniques, they are painless to do the kid. Okay, tell me now that I'm trying to secure this hair from the roots. If you're using a child's hair to learn this method, do you think that after you finish learning, would they let you touch their hair? No, because that process of you trying to install the natural and traditional method is painful for them. But then if you have your training mannequin hair to do your stuff, it's not going to be painful to the doll. The doll will be so happy. But the only thing is that you just find a very nice name and give to this doll. I think this is Annie. This my doll is Annie. Her name is called Annie. All of them got name. All of them here have name. The other one is what's it called again? Oh God, I have a lot of them here, so don't worry. I'm going to, each time I have them, I'm going to remember their names. They all have names. So that's, you just try, because it's helping you to train. Just try and look for a pet's name and give to your dog, please. So now let's go. I'm going to install it this way. I'm going to install it this way. So either up or down, you can be able to install the hair. It's the same thing. So let's do it one small time. If there's any question, you ask. But apart from that, you keep coming to the class. Tomorrow technique is that we are going to do the crochet pin method for the new beginners. Then we are going to do two strands methods tomorrow. That's the technique we're doing tomorrow. Don't miss it. And the time for the class is 12 p.m. Sometimes I come in the evenings. Sometimes when I do evening, it's 5 p.m. But if you just follow your account, you get notification when I'm around. So now let's go. For you to install this hair, most of us, you can hold your extension this way and it will work. I don't want to confuse us, but I want us to learn straight away, because you're learning from me how to hold your extension on one hand. Continue learning, because when you're doing hair, it's going to be part of you. You're not going to see. When you're doing hair, you just when you hold your extension, you quickly install it. This is what you need. So just, it's better you start from the beginning to start holding your extension on one hand like this. Quick. My explanation is more than the technique. If I want to hold it, it doesn't take 1 second. You grab it. Bye for now. I'm good to pick my kid. Oh, thank you so much, Purity. Purity have been so supportive in everything. Please, thank you so much. If you've not followed her, please see her. She's in Germany. She always supports. She will come to your life. She will like you. She will engage. Anyway, it's for her own good too, because when you engage, the app will favor you. Thank you so much, Purity. See you later. Thank you so much. Help improve your TikTok experience by co-hosting. How do I do it now? I'm still doing hair. Okay, now let's go. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to hold your extension on one hand. This is my thumb and index finger. Hold it, the small strand. The thumb and index finger by Purity. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thumb and index finger on your left hand. Hold on to the strand. Then the other, these three supporting fingers is going to be holding on to this extension. That's the explanation for you to get into it. By the time you know how to do it, you don't need all this process I'm showing you. You just go ahead and do it the way I just did it. So now, take your middle finger, place it on it, turn your hands, turn this, your right hand. Then you bring your index finger out from here. That is it. This one that is lying on top of your index finger will be the strands that you're going to install first, because we want to install this hair naturally by adding the extension from the roots of your natural hair. For instance, if you know how to install this hair and you're using a black color, people will not notice that you added extension, because normally you will go straight and match to the color, because we're using a green on black. You will see that it's an extension. But if you're using color that will match it and you use the natural and traditional method, it should just fit into it. So now let's go. So now that you're holding your extension on one hand, the next step you're going to do, this is the hair we're working with. Take it, come closer, release your left hand. Release your left hand, hold on to this hair. Take your left hand, I hope everybody's seeing it. Split this natural hair. Split this one first. When you split this one first, next step is grab this extension that is on top of your index finger on your right hand. Grab it this way. Grab it. Bring it closer. When you bring it closer, use your other hands to support it. Release your index finger. If you have not tried this method, you will not understand. That is the reason why you need to get a training magnetic in head and start practicing it. You can watch me do this from tomorrow. It's so exciting, or it might be difficult, or it might be easy in your eyes, but then you need to use your hands to do it. Skills, you have to practice yourself. So the next step, take your index finger now, come in between this natural hair and split it into two. Put your hands there like this. See, it will come out. When it comes out, look at it. Take your thumb and hold on to this. When you're doing it yourself, you feel it. Release your other hands. So when you release it, the next step is go ahead. Now, the extension and the braids, they all have natural hair. This is the time you're going to install it. Go ahead and do this. Take your index finger, place it there, and start braiding. When you do the first one, you go ahead and braid the second one. Secure the hair from the roots, but not too tight. You do the second one. If you know that you're good enough to do the third one, you go ahead. If you know you're not satisfied enough with the third one, braid it a bit for the fourth one. But now you're going to flip your hands. How am I going to flip my hands? I've already installed my braid. Can you see it? I'm not going to be braiding upwards all through. I'm going to do this. See my hand. See my hand. Do this. Turn it. Flip your hands. So when you flip your hands, at this point, you start braiding, but make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Then you go ahead and braid. If you position your extensions already covering your natural hair, the more you braid, the more it's going to be showing you that part. You see the way I'm braiding? You go along and start braiding until you finish your braids. Watch my hand. As a beginner, you might not be fast doing the braid. Don't worry. The more you braid, the faster you become. The more you braid every day, the faster you become. So just go ahead and keep braiding. Anybody can learn this braiding. Whether these days, you know, the men, when they do hair, they even do it better than the women. So anybody, skills nowadays, anyone can learn any skills. as far as putting food on your table. Any skills that you can do these days that will put food on your table, my dear, or should be a side hustle, it doesn't really matter. Have you not seen a video where that man is doing the wife's hair? And in London, they collect £200 for the braid. They put it on that video. The man sat, because the man knows how to do hair. He sat the wife down. He sat down. He finished the woman's hair. The woman will put on the caption, "My husband just saved me £200." Even you that as a man, you know how to do it. You save yourself the money because you're the one to give your wife money to braid their hair. So skills are very important. Can we see the result of this? We have installed this. Beautiful. So with this method I've just used here, if you're new into braid, you use these techniques. If you're just going advanced to get to know how to do the natural and traditional method, this is it. This method is the method that push people off the braids because they find it very difficult to secure it to the root. That is the reason why we come up with this. Anytime I'm doing my class, the first thing I do is to teach you how to do braids with these simple techniques and this method, and you're good to go. Yes. So now I've just finished our training for today. If you have any question, put it on the comment section. If you have not followed the account yet, please go ahead, because tomorrow we'll be back. When I'm on live to teach, it will just give you that notification. Grace is here teaching. You will join immediately. Yes. And now, if you have not gotten your training mannequin head, it's very, very important. Look at the braids for today. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra was the one that chose this color, because before we start our class, we just ask the student to choose any of the color we need for our practicals. She said, Grace, use green for today. And that's the green. And these are the practicals we've done today. Can you see it? You can do the same, and you can even do better. So get your training head, everything you require to do your training. I've put the link there. Go ahead and click on it and get one for yourself, so that the next time you come to class, even after listening and watching me, at your spare time, you'll be able to practice. I have a video on each platform whereby I put this. The other thing I'm going to do, there are some other things I'm still going to do another video, like the clips, the crochet pin, so that when you click on the video directly, you just get your stuff. You don't need to start looking for it online. I can't find this exact type or not. I'll make sure I do that. So that's it for now. If we have any question, let's go ahead and ask for a few minutes time. If you want me to bring you up, send me a request, but I'll just send invitation. For those of us that want to come up, accept. But if you don't want, no problem. Next time, we always come here to talk about how we do hair, and you show me what you have done. If you want to improve, and that's how it works. Let me just send out the invitation. For those of us that want to come up, fine. But if not, it's okay. So, but then if you have any question, put on the comment section, please. But if there's no question, that will be it for today. Thank you, everybody. But when you're coming to the class, please, everybody, make sure that you come knowing fully well that you're going to support the live by tapping, sharing. If you want to follow the account, you go ahead and follow the account. That's absolutely okay. Because while I'm teaching you guys, I will not be tapping for myself. You have to help me to tap. Is there any question, please? If you have anything to say, please come. Well, a course one. If I didn't get that name, please forgive me that. Go ahead. If you have any question, please go ahead. If you have any contribution, please go ahead. We're waiting. Diamond, Mommy Diamond, I hope you've done something today. Let's give it. Akoso, I don't think it's on here. Let's give Mommy Diamond to say something.
Mama Grace, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, ma.
Lovely class again. Lovely class again.
I hope you gained something today. You see what we did today.
I learned to. I think I prefer this one without the rubber band.
Yes. You see the reason why?
In my mind, I'm like, won't I cut the person's hair? Okay, this is another style. This one is good. And from the beginning, you can use the attachment to cover the real hair. Exactly. It looks lovely.
Yes.
That natural one, I like it. And I think that is what most braiders use. But it will take practice. I have to practice and practice to get it.
You will get it. And you see the reason why when I come to my class, Mommy Diamond, I always teach us how to do the simple techniques.
Yes.
That simple techniques kept you here yesterday. And now today, you're still happy to see that, okay, at least I can still do these techniques without rubber band. I can still do this technique. Yes. So this natural and traditional method, most people find it very difficult because I'm just doing it. But if you keep coming to the class, before you know it, start braiding, getting used to your braid and everything, you catch it up quick like that.
Yes. Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome.
You were saying something that you said if we get comfortable, we can split the hair from the beginning.
You know this. You know the natural hair. When we're doing this method, the natural hair tends to be only. Let me try it now. Let's do one. Let's just do one before we end up our class for today. Let me show you what I mean, because most people will benefit from your question now. Let's use this last extension to do it. So now that we have this method, this is our extension. We're going to split it into ratio 2:1 normal. One side should be 2 times the other side. Keep the other side that is 2 times. You grab the smaller part. Make sure they are on the same length. Always do that. Get used to it. So now this is the hair we are working with. For those of us that are just joining, if you're late, this is the last one, but then tomorrow we're in class. We're doing another techniques tomorrow. Keep coming to the class before you know it. Order for your mannequin training head. Order for everything you need to work with. Before you know it, you'll be a professional. You come to this place and give your testimony. So now split this hair into 2. Very, very simple techniques. When you split it into 2, go ahead, put the middle ones. Take this one, the extension, place it in the middle. We have 3 techniques with this method. One with the rubber band, you hold it with rubber band. The other one with the crochet pin, we're going to do that tomorrow. Then this other one we did today is no rubber band, no crochet. What you're going to do, go ahead and split this hair into 3. Just braid it down a bit. It's very fast when you're doing it. Just braid it down. While you're braiding this hair down, it's painless. Even if you're doing it on yourself or a child, they won't feel it. A little bit. Braid it down. Take this extension, bring it up. It has already covered the braiding. It's applicable to the rubber band method we did yesterday. The next step you're going to do now, see the explanation and see the reason why we're doing this example. Now this hair now in the middle only have our natural hair, right?
Yes.
Mommy Diamond, yes. Now let's start braiding hair. I'm going to split this natural hair now to show you that if you're confident doing this style, you can still split your natural hair. Go ahead, hold onto this hair with your thumb and index finger with your left hand. Take your right hand, thumb and index finger, hold onto the hair, place it like this. Hold everything together. Now you can start braiding your hair. If you're a right-handed person, start with the right hand. Go ahead and put it down. Braid. Take this one in the middle, hold it, secure it. And bring this other one left into the right. You started braiding your hair. No, at this point, just go ahead and braid. If you want to, because the natural hair is here in the middle. I used to teach us at first that don't bother, because as a beginner, if you want to split the natural hair into other extension, it will unravel. And now you not start all the way from the beginning. So my advice is use your extensions to cover the natural hair and keep braiding. But at this point, I want to split the natural hair. I want to show you that you can do that. Then you go ahead and bring this one, give it to this one. Take this other one, split the natural hair into this part. Then you start braiding. So now all the extensions is got to the natural hair. You start braiding. It will give you the same result, but don't stress yourself. That just use the other part. Do you understand?
I got it now.
Now all the hair. The reason why I don't want us as a beginner to do it from the beginning, because the hair will unravel when you're just doing it. But then you can split it, natural hair. You want other ones to have natural hair, you place it and split it. But then if not, it will still give you the same result if that hair is in the middle. You just use your extensions to cover it. Because you know the part that is got that extension is that part that is the smaller part of your extension.
Got it now.
Do you understand? So
yes,
now, everyone, look at this technique. See the braid. Very, very nice. Very secured. You can be able to do it. Even if you're just braiding today, go and try it. You'll be able to do this. except you don't know how to braid at all, which if you don't know how to braid at all, let me know. We're going to tell you how you can start braiding with just your natural hair. You have to learn that one first before installing extension. All we are doing now is to how can we install our extension. And the purpose of us having extensions is that we do all those in the class. I can give you one or two ways why we need extension on our hair. One, if your hair is short, you want to extend the hair, you add extension. If you want that braids to last longer, for you not using your natural hair, you use extension. If you want this hair to be so long, you use extension. If you want a different color and you don't want to dye your hair, extension will do that for you. Like this, our natural hair is black and you're adding a green extension. I can decide to say, okay, I want to wear a red color, extension will help you. These are the reasons why we use extension. All these things we learn in the class when you come. So if you have not followed the account, yes, go ahead and follow the account. Mommy Diamond, very soon we are going to be having subscription class whereby if you want to learn cornrows as well, only subscription. I might be here. If you're not a subscriber, you won't see the class because only subscribers will be on the class. I'm going to figure out the dates. I want to work it out with my college days and the dates so that I can be able to have a stable time for only subscribers. Then we can learn further than the braids. So as everybody's saying it, yes. So thank you so much, and that is it for today. If there's any other question, put it on the comment section. But apart from that, get your materials for training. Your training mannequin head is very important. Let's even talk about it a little bit. The one, let me use like few minutes to talk about it before I can pick the kids from school. This training mannequin head that we are using is this one that we just pin down. Let me see if I pin it down. Where is the product? I'll just go ahead and pin it down now. This one, oh, it's pinned already. Let's go ahead and pin it again. That's it. That is it pinned down there. So if you want this one, it comes like afro and it's a short form. It's human hair. You see how the human hair is. You can easily, for those of us that wants to learn cornrows, you can go for this because it's not too long. You can use it to learn how to install your braid. You can use it as well to learn how to cornrows. That's it. But I have it on my showcase. In case I'm not live and you still want to get your stuff, when you follow the account, you go on my showcase. When you see my showcase, click on it. All the materials for training is there. You go ahead and grab it. Thank you so much, Akuzwa. Thank you so much. You go straight ahead and get all those things from the showcase. Okay, now let's go for the next one. This. Everything is on my showcase. Let me just showcase it before we end our lessons. And now, this is another training mannequin head. If you want in between lengths, you don't want it too short, and you think, oh, this one I want, you can go for it. Everything will land you into training. This great. Let me go ahead and clip it down as well. I've got everything on my showcase. If you cannot afford to get it now, you follow the accounts, you go on my showcase. When you're seeing my page, where you see my page, you find that showcase. Let me follow Mommy Diamond. Let me follow you back. Okay, I'll follow you back now. Don't worry. I'll follow you back. Akuzwa too, I'm going to follow you back. Don't worry. So now, this is it. So when you have it, the next step you're going to do, you want it in between. Not too short, not too long, a bit lengthy. You can go for this. All of my platform, I sent a video and they have the description link there. You can get yours from there as well. Any of them that is okay for you, go ahead. And the third one that we have here is this lengthy one. There's another lengthy one here, very, very long. You see, all these things will serve the same purpose. It depends on what you want. It depends on what you want. So I'm going ahead to do this. The only reason why this extension, this one, is the one we use in teaching those that doesn't know how to braid at all, because it's a bit lengthy. If you know you don't know how to braid and you want to learn, without extension first, the lengthy one will help you, because by the time you finish braiding, you'll be knowing your errors and you'll be adjusting, and more practice, you'll be getting used to the braid. Let me pin it down as well. Everything is in the showcase. Let's see. This one, I don't know how. Yeah, that's it here. That is it on the showcase. I just pinned it down. Very, very long and lengthy. So anyone, the only thing is that you need something to practice. Any of them that you have, as far as you can practice what we're teaching online here, is very important. And the more you practice, the better you become. Like this one now, I have this other one is lengthy. Do you know I braided all this hair? This one is just like this extension. Can you see it? So if you want to know that you're perfect in your braiding, when you get your extensions like your mannequin training hair, get extension and braid it all through. I braided this hair all through because I want to be using it for bridal braids. Look at it. So if you can sit down and just be practicing it, braiding all through, before you finish braiding your training mannequin hair, you will become a professional. Look at it. Can you see it? So that's just it. That is the reason why it's good to have this. So I have different types of training mannequin and you use them for trainings. So that's it for now. So if you not follow the accounts, go ahead and follow the accounts. Then if you need your training materials, you go on the showcase. When I'm live, I'm just showcasing it. But if I'm not live on this and you want to purchase yours, go on the showcase, click on it. Then you're going to bring out all the stuff you need. Your clips, your crochet pin, everything that you need. Training mannequin head, the stand. We didn't even talk about the stand. So when you're ordering for the training mannequin head, sometimes it comes like it's in the box like this. It comes in a box like this. So when you get it in a box like this, it comes with this one. What you're going to do is that if you have a flat table already in your house and you know that that flat table is going to work for you, open the screw it down. Where is that one going? Screw it down. Take this one that comes with it, put it onto the head. Then you screw it onto the table. Place the flatness, open it wide, just push it on your flat table, then you scroll it up. Then you can now start doing your practice. But if you know you don't want this type, you can go ahead and get a stand. The stand too is in the showcase. Put the stand there, look at it. You place it. Mine, I have the stand. I have about, how many stands here? About 4 or 5 stands in this house. Because normally I use it for training. When I'm standing, I don't want to be bending like the way I'm teaching you everyone. I'll just stand and do it. And it's adjustable. If I want to sit down now, I want to bring it down, I can adjust it to the point whereby it's coming lower. If you want it higher, you bring it higher. So that is just everything I can say now. So get your material for training. Be present in the class. If you really want to learn, you testify. You come on this board to say thank you. Let's say Akuzua. Do you want to say something? Did I get that name right? Can you even tell me the name, please? Is she there? Mommy Ekonswa. Hey, this name is long.
Yeah, it's Akosia.
Akosia. Okay, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say before we leave?
No, I've learned a lot today. I was actually plaiting the hair whilst you are doing it, so it's okay.
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
fine.
I've learned a lot, yeah.
Oh, let's clap for her. Let's clap for both of them. This one goes to you and this one goes to Mommy Diamond. For everybody that's been on this life, I know most people are learning. They don't want to come into the class. This is for you as well. But we both to come into the class. Thank you so much, everyone. I know a lot of people have learned from the For You page, but they're not coming to the class one day. But no worries. I'm happy for the ones that will have boldness to come into the class. You have time to ask me questions. So very soon, you're still going into the subscription class whereby you ask more questions. I'm going to be telling us the time, and you just go ahead and subscribe. When you subscribe, then you're part of it. Other people might be watching me on that day, but they cannot go into the class because they are not subscribers. I'm going to tell you those 2 days. I'm working it out with my school and know the days I'm going to fix. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Let's give cheers to everybody. So this is the end of our lesson today. We are back tomorrow. But apart from that, if you want to learn how to start any money, okay, let me conclude. If you start, okay, oh, Juicy Fruits, you're welcome. Jabiarita, Diana, Thomas, you're all welcome to the life. I hope you guys have learned something today as well. If you have any question, you can see my videos. Even if you watch the videos and you have any question, please put it on the comment section. I always go and read those videos. Then I'll come and answer the question, or I'll type it on that to tell you what to do, please. If you watch the video and it's not clear enough and you say, what is she doing? Always ask questions. You're free to comment and ask questions. I'll take up the questions, either by coming here to answer it live, or I will answer you and tell you what to do. Very, very important. So thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you, and God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow in my next class. God bless you all. Thank you so much, everyone, from my YouTube. I love you all. Will you be doing feed-in braids? Feed-in braids. Now we're taking it bit by bit. Yes. Knotless braids, feed-in braids, anyone you want to do. That one will be on the subscription class. But for the knotless and everything, I teach that for free as well. We'll come online to learn it. I'll teach you how to do all those things. So just be present on the class. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. My time for coming live is 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. If you see me on the 12 p.m. day, you know I'm out. If you see me on the 5 p.m. day, you know it's 5 p.m. If you don't see me on the 12 p.m. So the only thing that will help us to know when I'm live is subscribing to the account or following the account. And thank you. Let's conclude. I'm going to pick the children from school now. Thank you, and God bless you all. Is there anybody making requests? Let me see if there's any guests coming up. Thank you so much on YouTube. God bless you all. Love you from here. Bye. Thank you so